Hi, folks. This is Michael Murray coming your way. That's me there in the photo. You might recognize me from some of my other product review videos. I've done hundreds of new product review videos, mostly internet marketing products, if not all of them. But today I'm doing a slightly different approach. I am kind of reviewing a brand new product, but with a slightly different slant. As the title indicates, Dead Man Walking is really the title of this video. And if you know anything about that saying or that title or that slogan, Dead Man Walking, it's usually somebody headed towards Old Sparky, typically a convict that's about to become extinct. Why did I use that title? Well, really simply, that's what we're looking at in terms of cable TV today. I know that a lot of viewers of this video may realize or see that cable TV is on its way out. Number one, and there, I mean, almost 9/10 of the country, if not all of the country, is just fed up with cable and satellite TV for primarily two reasons. Number one, the price is through the roof and it continues to climb. And there's no end in sight. Number two, the service. The service is deplorable. So what's coming next? If we don't have cable TV, if we don't have satellite TV, exactly what is on the horizon? So in order to give you a really clear picture of exactly what is on the horizon, and by the way, I got to tell you, you're going to love this. Never, ever, ever again will you ever be able to say, there's nothing to watch on TV again. That is rapidly becoming a thing of the past. And you'll see why momentarily. But I've set aside a few articles that I think you'll find of interest. And these are all by notable sources. This one is a Wall Street Journal article. Why does the cable TV bundle exist? Why do you have all these cables and switches and boxes and gizmos and remotes, and why does all of that junk exist? It's called confusion, to make it real simple, folks, and so that they can charge you more for all these valuable services that you're getting. Another recent article by Forbes magazine, contributor Amadou Diallo, titled Cable TV Model Not Just Unpopular, but It's Unsustainable. And just to give you an idea, and being unsustainable means, well, kind of like our national deficit, $18 trillion. It's unsustainable. Something's got to give. But I love this. I love this piece right here. Imagine making this elevator pitch. You're trying to convince somebody to invest in your company, which is an elevator pitch. So, and you're going to give them this. You're going to give them this spiel, this pitch. We're developing a video delivery service that provides literally hundreds of channels. Sure, we'll carry the big networks, but mostly we'll be offering niche outlets that only a tiny fraction of customers will want to watch. Our subscription prices will include rental fees for low-cost hardware like modems, set-top boxes, and remote controls. We also plan to build in annual rate hikes that outpace inflation by about, let's say 400%. Nice profit margin if you can get it. And the cable companies and satellite companies are getting it. And for good measure, our arrangement with the creators of the content that we distribute will ensure that every couple of years we'll be locked in contentious, argumentative, and ugly and public renegotiation rights that interrupt service for our customers. So we don't matter as long as they get their negotiation and rate increases satisfied. If all goes as planned, we should be able to consistently deliver customer satisfaction levels that rank among the lowest of any industry. Would that make your potential investor just really want to reach in his pocket and hand you $1,000,000? I don't think so. Another recent article, this was by PBS NewsHour. I told you these are all bleeding edge services. Cutting the cable cord. Will the online media boom mean the death of TV? Well, it won't necessarily mean the death of TV, folks. It just means that there's going to be a new sheriff in town. Over the past 5 years, more than 3 million American homes have canceled their cable subscriptions, while plenty more have signed up for online streaming services to control when, where, and how they watch their favorite shows and programs. Now, some of the biggest players in television are looking beyond cable by offering services that bundle and stream programs without a cable or satellite hookup. The next article, this one by equities.com, the death of cable and the coming war for the online streaming market. Folks, brace yourself. This is a good thing. By the way, I love this image right here. More video on demand. What this truck tells me, what this van tells me, is it reminds me of one of the reasons why our cable service, our satellite service, is so danged expensive. The guy sitting behind the wheel of this van is making 28, 32, 45 bucks an hour. And I don't begrudge him. You know, we all need to make a living. But he's making about $28 to $35 an hour. He's probably got about $50,000 to $100,000 worth of inventory in that van. That van has probably got a tank full of gas. It's got ladders on the roof. He's on his way to a paying customer. And somebody's got to pay for all of that. That's you and me, folks. Not anymore. I will tell you, and you're going to see very shortly, that no longer are you going to have cable or satellite bills of $70, $80, $90, $120, $150, $200 a month. Your cable bills, or excuse me, your streaming bills are going to be a fraction of what you're normally paying now. I mean a fraction. You're going to be shocked to find out what the cost, the almost insignificant cost, a pack of cigarettes in most cities costs more than it's going to be for your normal TV service monthly. Believe me when I tell you that. But I love this one. Cable television is a dead industry walking, thus the title Dead Man Walking. Sure, there's a certain ingrained nature to the business that allows it to lumber forward for a while, but it doesn't actually provide a service of any real value anymore. Instead, it manufactures value through a collaboration of media conglomerates that control the flow of content. In essence, cable companies, and I could name a bunch of them, cable companies force people into using their service despite the fact that we could just as easily access all of the same content, all of the same programming through the other service they provide. The internet. And hey, it works for now. It's just that historically the internet has had a way of completely destroying business models built around that very principle. And I don't see how this could play out any differently. And I love this. The cable business model inefficiency masked as service. It doesn't work anymore, folks. And another article you're going to love, Internet TV's big chance to oust cable is almost here. And I love this article here. Internet television's turning point. The time when we can finally cut the cable cord is almost here. On Wednesday, in 3 American cities, Sony launched an internet television service that streams more than 50 channels into homes via its PlayStation game consoles. Even PlayStation is getting into the act. And a little more than a day earlier, word arrived that Apple is building a similar service for use with its Apple TV set-top boxes. The big name tech companies are following several others in the push to stream television over the internet without requiring ties to traditional cable TV services, and together they're approaching a new peak. And last but not least, I love this one. This is by Variety. Pay TV prices are at the breaking point, and they're only getting worse. I love this image. You got your cable box here, all wrapped up in white, confusing cable wires, and that stupid look on the cable TV's face, shaking the dollars and cents out of you and I, the subscribers. Why cable operator consolidation won't reverse the trend of rising monthly bills. It just keeps getting higher and higher. And essentially what this article says is that all of the cable competitors, Time Warner, Charter, Liberty Media, Comcast, they're all like cannibals. They're all picking at the bones of each other. Well, folks, as I mentioned earlier, there's a new sheriff in town, and no longer are you going to have to deal with the lousy service and the exorbitant, the ridiculous fees that the cable companies are getting these days. So where are we headed in the television world? Well, folks, the future of television is not coming. It's here now. And there's one company that's on the leading edge of streaming television, the next evolution of television viewing, where you're going to get virtually, and I mean virtually, unlimited viewing for pennies on the dollar. How does $9.99 a month versus $150 or $160 or $170 or $80 a month? Only $9.99 a month. And all you need is a little small box, no more cable. You just plug in a telephone wire to the back of the box, and this is your remote control and your viewing box. So it's real simple, folks. It's called Spincast. To get the whole story of this cutting-edge streaming TV platform and go with the leader, I mean way out in front. To get all the information on Spincast, all you got to do is click onto this link or click the link below for the whole story, and I'll see you on the inside. Thanks a lot for taking the time, folks. Look forward to your finding out more and fielding your questions. I'll see you on the inside. Make it a great day. God bless you.